Hey all you bogus boguses, it's me King here, and today I'm going to be doing something special. This is going to be my first video of, story time. And basically what I'm going to be doing is we're going to be telling the story, I'm going to be telling the story of how I met Boomfiend. So, me and Boomfiend, we're pretty good friends. So, basically, this started around, third grade, at the beginning of third grade. So, I'll set the stage. It's 2013. I just got into the third grade. I don't have any friends at that time, but things are about to get better for me because I meet Boomfiend. So, here's how the story goes. So, I don't know if anybody else's school does this, but in elementary school, it was required for you to take swimming lessons, which I, hated it. All I wanted to do was swim around in the pool and have fun, because I already knew how to swim. But, basically, I'm on the bus to my first day, and I sit next to this kid with brown hair and some funny-looking teeth. No offense, Boomfiend, your teeth are amazing. But I sit down next to him, and I ask him, hey, can I... Actually, no, he sits down next to me. Man, I have a hard time remembering things. So anyway, I just agree to have him sit next to me, and we're just riding along, going to our swimming center. When this kid asked me if I like Marvel, and of course I love Marvel. It's the best thing ever. Well, not the best thing ever. I'm not really going to rant about it, but I agree, and I'm like, yeah, I like Marvel, it's pretty good. And so, he's like, oh, cool, me too. And so, basically, we just start talking about all these things that we like. It's like he'll say, do you like Star Wars? And I'll just agree, oh, yeah, I like Star Wars. So basically, we're, bonding over all these different things that we like, and it's really nice. And I tell him my name, and I'm like, Hi, I'm Ian, and he says, well, hi, I'm Colin. And so, we're pretty nice to each other, but the thing is, I wasn't good with names back then. I always forgot everyone's name if I didn't know you too well, even though now I remember, everyone's name. But anyways, so, I had a hard time remembering his name, and, I believe that day I believe I said this at least, 3 times. I said, oh, I'm so sorry. What's your name again? I forgot. And he'll be like, oh, it's Colin. And so basically, we're pretty good pals at this point. The swimming day is over and all that. So now we're going to fast forward to Halloween of 2013. So, Halloween of 2013, I decided to go as Rick Grimes. Don't ask why. I was a big fan of The Walking Dead back when I was 8, apparently. So, I was going as Rick Grimes, and Boomfiend was going as Obi-Wan Kenobi, which is pretty normal. He was, really big on Star Wars back then. So, I didn't really question him. He was a nice guy. And he introduces me to his friend, Zach, who I was always kind of skeptical of. And I was like, I didn't really like him from the beginning, but me and him are best pals, or now we're 2 peas in a pod. So I meet this guy named Zach, and we're kind of nice to each other, but then our teacher, who I'm just going to call Mrs. Zucchini. So Mrs. Zucchini hands out this paper where you have to follow all the directions without doing anything, and whoever actually did it right would have the satisfaction of knowing they won. And I actually was able to do this, surprisingly. I know, I'm usually a dimwit, but it was pretty cool. So this other kid who named Zach, he kind of gets mad. He gets mad over this, and he kind of really punches me in the face. Yeah, he just full on bopped me right in the face. Plain old in the center of the face. So, I kind of got mad at him, and I kind of hurt. well, that was like my first time being punched in the face by somebody who actually had something against me. But still, me and him made up, and for some reason, from him punching me in the face, that was like a bonding thing for us. So now me and him are like bomb friends. And so, yeah. Well, okay, so Crazy Spider. I've known Crazy Spider since kindergarten. Like, me and him are pals. Like, I don't know what to say. Two cherries linked at the stem. I don't know. I'm trying to think of a metaphor. But, yeah, so I get to know Boomfiend a bit more, or Colin, and we just become, like, super bomb pals, and then, like, I start telling him more about myself, like, stuff. But eventually, I don't know how it happened, but I ended up telling him about my YouTube channel, and that I do YouTube. Yeah. So he thought that was pretty cool. He was like, "What? Oh, you do YouTube?" And I was like, "Yeah, I do YouTube. I post some pretty cool videos." Even though back then when I posted those videos, it was literally me holding a shaky camera while recording my tablet. Still wonder how that video got 1,000 views, but so he like checked out my channel. I gave him like a link, but he didn't have this is back when Boomfiend didn't have a phone. So I had to like tell him, "Oh, search up my Pokestuff, and if you see somebody pointing at a binder of Pokemon cards," which that's like my third most famous video is my Pokestuff. And I tell him, "Oh, and if you see that one, just click on it, and then you'll be at my channel." And that's back when my channel was called Ian McIntosh and not King of Weirdness. So he started watching my videos, and I was like, "Oh man, this is pretty cool. Somebody I know is actually watching my videos," because I got a lot of hate back then. Probably because I was a little kid on YouTube. Anyways, so he starts watching my videos, and he tells that, and then I start telling, Zach about it, and I start telling most of my good friends about it. But then, okay, so now fast forward to like 4th grade, I think it's either 4th grade or 5th grade, and like me and my friends are always fantasizing about having their own YouTube channels, and I say, "Yeah, having a YouTube channel is awesome." And Crazy Spider replies with, "Wait, you actually have a YouTube channel?" And I was like, "Yeah." He was like, "Oh, I guess I'll have to search up King of Weirdness on YouTube then." And that's when I had to correct him and say, "No, actually, you have to search up my Pokestuff, because this is still back when my channel was called Ian McIntosh." So that's all for now, because I'm kind of running out of time here. But if you enjoyed this video, make sure to leave a like, stab the like button, and I guess I'll see all you boguses next time. Keep being weird as who you are. Bye.